to the glory of God and to you.
Lucifer, the light bearer, at your service. Jesus, Son of God, so called, who thinks he has a vocation to preach God's kingdom, love, forgiveness, peace on earth, that sort of thing. You can see it would be fatal to my cause. He must be stopped. Not that it hasn't been tried. I almost got him the first time, a mere babe in arms. If only Herod's soldiers hadn't been so careless. Then, when he was 12, his parents lost him. He was mine for sure, or so I thought. Just a little more time and I might have nudged him over to the priesthood or locked him in the halls of academe. If only his parents had let well alone. So now it's all up to me. Witness the great Lucifer going into action. First, you'll see me compassionate, caring for the homeless and the hungry. Best be a woman. Let's call her Hazel and have her work for some do-good outfit. An NGO, I think. If that gets me nowhere, I can make a splash as an advertising man, but one with a scholarly twist who quotes scripture at him. He'll surely fall for that. But in case not, third and last of all, I'll offer him the whole world for his soul, a trick I learned from Mephistopheles. Watch me. Here I come.
Well, for heaven's sake, it's Jesus of Nazareth, isn't it? I surely didn't expect to see anyone I knew out here in the wilderness. Oh, you don't remember me, do you? Hazel Goodman. I lived in Nazareth when you were a boy. I knew your mother well. You were the light of her life, and such a good boy. Right now I'm here on a fact-finding mission for the WFB. World Food Bank? You've never heard of us? We've come to see if we can raise produce out here. Get the desert blossoming like a rose, as it says in Scripture. And you came for the 40-day spiritual exercises, didn't you? I recognize the signs. Hungry? I know you are, fasting all that time. Listen, there's food all around you, but you don't see it. God is These may look like stones, but not to me, not to the eyes of faith. God is showing me how your work and my work can come together out here, because you're someone special, Jesus of Nazareth. God has singled you out. I just know it. Oh, it'll be like the glory days of Moses, manna in the desert, and no one hungry ever again. You've only to say the word, and these stones will be bread. What's that? Man shall not live by bread alone. I don't understand. But by every word that comes from the mouth of God. Oh, take a deep breath, Hazel. Funny you should say that. I have a friend who thinks the same as you do. He quotes the Bible morning, noon, and night. I'd like you to meet him. It'll be quite a climb up there to the top of the temple, but I just know you'll find it worth your while. Say hi to your mama for me. Hazel Goodman, don't forget now.
Well, Jesus, I've heard you're in need of rebranding. A new image. Something to stir up the rabble. Behold, your king cometh and all that. No offense, but I have trouble seeing you as a king. You're definitely in need of a makeover. And believe me, for any kind of a makeover, I'm your man. Oh, by the way, I can't thank you enough for having chosen me to run your campaign. You can't imagine what an honor it is, Son of God and all that. So, let me tell you what I've been working on. You know how people are always looking for a sign. Well, in this case, you're the sign. Yeah, come, stand here next to me and look down. Careful now. You're standing near the edge. You're looking over a sea of faces, right? You want them to follow you. You want them to believe in you. Look, I know you're the Son of God. They don't know. I know that you're the king we've been all waiting for. They don't know. They need a sign from God. Here's my idea. It's perfectly simple. All you have to do is take a step off the parapet, and God will do the rest. Don't worry. God will catch you. You know what it says in the Bible. He will give his angels charge over you, lest you dash your foot against a stone. It will be incredible. My finest hour. So, Jesus, are you ready? Then jump. I don't believe it. He's not going to jump. This will be a public relations disaster. What are you trying to do to me, Jesus? Are you trying to get me fired? No, I was not tempting God, putting God to the test, whatever. Okay, but I honestly believed. Damn! Struck out again, didn't I? What can you do, an educated client who quotes scripture at you? It's over to you, Mephisto.
Nothing like a good hike, I always say, for giving one new perspective on things. And look at the view, Jesus. Isn't it glorious? You may be wondering what's behind this early morning foray into the hills. I've had my eye on you for a long time, and I recognize in you great potential. As you know, I run a successful company with branches all over the world, and I have a huge fortune behind me. Oh, I know what they say about the root of all evil, but you can do so much good with money. You're a young man just starting out, not sure which way to go. Here's my proposal. I'd like to take you into my organization. In fact, being childless, without an heir, I see you as my successor. I'll teach you everything you need to know. Of course, there would be legal requirements. In a sense, you'd be handing your life over to me. But you too could have a career like mine. Imagine fame, fortune, the world at your feet. And there it is, spread out before you. All you have to do is kneel and sign. Well, that was a slap in the face. You shall worship the Lord your God, and him only shall you serve. All right, I'm going. Find your own way back, and don't call me Satan.
I'll come again at a more convenient time. Be on your guard, Jesus of Nazareth. Oh, look, hikers with a picnic basket. Angels come to take care of him.